Hey everybody, it's Kay, and today, I don't know what the weather's been like for you where you are, but here for the last week, it's been raining, foggy, gloomy, and cloudy, and so I decided to stay in yesterday and just read. I filled up a teapot with some nice hot water, pulled out my herbal teas, wrapped up in this crochet blanket I just finished making, and I read this book, Naughtier Than Nice by Jerome Dickey. Now, this book is a sequel to Naughty or Nice, which came out years ago, but it's good as a standalone novel. You can read this book without having read the previous book. I want to say some things though first about Eric Jerome Dickey's writing style, because I've seen a lot of comments on Facebook in particular about how a lot of people don't like his work anymore, or how Chasing Destiny was their last favorite book. And I'll be perfectly honest, I was one of those people. I had a very hard time reading his works after Chasing Destiny. My book club did read the Gideon series, so we read all four of those books. But the other books in between that I tried to read on my own, I just couldn't get into. And it was very difficult for me to read his work. But then when One Night came out, I decided to read it with fresh eyes, meaning I had to tell myself, writers are allowed to grow, change, and evolve. They don't have to write the same writing style that we fall in love with when we're first introduced to them. I think that if they were to stay that way, it would be a big disservice to us as readers as we grow and evolve and change as people. So I said, let me read One Night with Fresh Eyes, and I did. And I actually liked the book. I gave it 4 stars on Goodreads. And I enjoyed this one, Naughtier Than Nice. I enjoyed it as well. So, two things that I have come to accept in terms of Eric Jerome Dickey's writing is that his books are going to be filled with erotica throughout. Okay, that's one thing. The second thing is he's going to throw out a lot of vocabulary words that you or I may not be used to hearing on a daily basis. And so you should keep Google handy when you're reading one of his novels now. And I'll tell you this one particular thing that I Googled, and I'm just glad I didn't find a picture of it. And that's all I'm saying. And when you read the book, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, let's get into Naughtier Than Nice, and I'll tell you what the book was about. You have the McBroom sisters, Frankie, Livy, and Tommy. Frankie is engaged to a man that, she is so in love, head over heels. They fit together like hand and glove. It's a perfect relationship. But then Frankie finds out that her fiance, Franklin, is actually married to another woman. And not only is he married to another woman, but he gets her involved in a very dangerous situation. And so there's a lot of suspense and mystery surrounding what's going on with Frankie. Also, you have Livy. Livy is married to Tony, who is this hot, sexy, wealthy, successful Latin doctor. And unfortunately, in the past, he cheated on her. She revenge cheated on him, and they can't seem to get past it. And so Livy is desperate to keep them connected and keep their marriage together, but she makes a decision that really could ruin things for them forever. Finally, you have baby sister Tommy, and Tommy is engaged to much older Blue, as they call him. And Blue has a beautiful daughter named Monica. Tommy is happy, they're engaged. She's playing wife and mommy. However, she wants to have a child of her own. And she wants she and Blue to get married. But because he doesn't want to have another child, it puts a tremendous strain on the relationship. And Tommy, in her hurt and her pain, makes decisions that could also cause them or cause her to lose everything in the end. Now, I love the way he wrapped up this book because he didn't leave me hanging, no cliffhangers. Thank you very much for that. I also love that he brought in cameos of books, characters from his previous books into the story as well. I enjoyed that aspect of it. Yes, there were some of the dialogue got a little, yeah, but overall, I enjoyed the book. and I think that you will too. Now, don't mistake the cover with, looking all sweet and Christmassy. This isn't a what I would call a cozy Christmas romance novel. This is almost, in a sense, erotic fiction, my opinion. Naughtier than nice. He's telling the truth with the title of this book, I tell you that. But give it a try, even if you were a fan of his years ago and you put his books down. Give it a try, and if you don't like it, you don't like it. But I did. So I hope that you enjoy it. Naughtier than nice, Jerome Dickey. And until next time, everybody, keep reading.